Good morning and welcome to the Richard H. Goodwin Trail, one of Connecticut's newest long trails and one of the few that isn't a blue blaze trail. The plan for today is to run the entire length from here in East Lyme all the way west to East Haddam. And I'm going to run it with my friend Sam and document the whole thing, so let's see how it goes. The Goodwin Trail is marked with yellow diamonds with a green G. I failed to mention that we were in Darrow Pond to start, and from here on out we are entering private property, and I believe it's owned by the Yale Engineering School. They've got a camp on the other side of Powers Lake. Walking up this hill, what seems like a abandoned road stretch. So the trail is pretty well blazed, but in the beginning, especially, and on a couple of the turns, it's a little hard to follow. So you can expect at least one wrong turn or two. Good, sharing the trail with mountain bikers. We definitely took a wrong turn somewhere, but we found this great little campsite. I'm guessing this is the backside of Powers Lake, but basically just have to go back and find the last blaze that we saw. So that was a pretty lengthy detour, unfortunately, but back on the trail now, and should be entering Nehantic State Forest pretty soon. Leaving Yale property, entering State Forest. Just a bit past that, we got a snake. Got her. A cellar hole of some kind. Pretty small. And a snake friend. And a snake friend. Good blazing.
Yes, thank you.
Crossing Grassy Hill Road, which means we're entering the main block of the Nehantic State Forest. And I don't think it was this one, but the first parcel of the Nehantic State Forest was purchased in 1926, making it the 11th state forest in Connecticut. So this stretch is a roadway, as you can tell by the car. Some pretty impressive rock formations here. This is the main area, parking area for this section of the Nehantic State Forest, which means we are just about at the halfway point. We're right there, and we've got all this through Salem and a little corner of Lyme left. And the heat and the pollen are getting to us a little bit. Yeah, so it's a run walk.
Okay.
Oh, good. I don't think we're gonna get across this with dry feet.
Yeah, we're crossing. I'm not turning around.
Nope. There's a sort of path. Enough people have gone around this flooded area. Alright, so we made it to the other side. There is a path that works its way around the flooded stretch there. And thankfully came out of it with dry feet. We are officially entering Hartman Park. The trail takes a hard right. There's like 11 miles, 9 or 11 miles trails here, and we're just going to clip the northern edge of the property. You can see they have all kinds of named rocks, and I doubt that we'll be able to pick out any of them. It's a cool spot on the trail.
Yeah.
Big rocky slabs. No view, but still pretty cool. Alright, this is definitely one of the named rocks. I just have no idea which one. So we walked pretty much the entire Hartman Park, and I forget what the name of this road is and where it crosses. Just behind this car. Alright, so neither of us remember having that road walk that heads north up the road, but there is a road walk that leads us to the back side of this Nature Conservancy property. And from here we enter onto the Salem Land Trust Darling Road Preserve. And we're going to try and find the Tri-Town marker. And we got to check out the ancient oak. This is actually one of Salem's notable trees. They last measured it in 2017. It was something like 90 or 100 feet tall and 110 feet crown at the top. Oh, bummer. There used to be a ladder right there, so you could climb up on top. If you remember the introduction to my 2019 Year in Adventure movie, that's where I was. This is a blink and you miss it kind of thing, but this is the Tri-Town marker. And I'm pretty sure the three towns are Salem, Lyme, and East Lyme. And you get this nondescript pillar, and the trail exits Darling Road Preserve just up here. Pretty sure that this is part of the Old Norwich Essex Turnpike. And that water sure looks inviting. This is the east branch of the 8-Mile River. And actually, clean that off. Almost everything that we've run through today has been part of the 8-Mile River watershed. And the Goodwin Trail is thanks to the Watershed Committee. So thank you guys for linking all these properties together. And the watershed has a wild and scenic designation that protects at least 150 miles of rivers and streams in this area. Second to last road crossing and second to last stretch of trail This is the 8-Mile River Wildlife Management Area, and that's owned by the state. We just came up from this trail. You can't see it from here, but through the trees there is a very large area flooded by beavers that the trail used to go through, and that's why there is a detour off what was the trail previously. Officially entering the home stretch in Chapal Farm Preserve. And like a mile left. Final road crossing of the trail into the main section of the Chapal Farm Trail Preserve, and not a single person at the parking lot. This is the main branch of the 8-Mile River.
We're pretty much already there, right?
Yep. Yeah, so across that bridge. Point 1. There's the truck. And here we come to the western end, parking right off 82, which makes 13.5 miles of the Richard H. Goodwin Trail. We probably tacked on at least 1.5 miles between 2 missteps and a little bit of filming. Trail, very nice. Today, not the right day to do it. I'm gassed. Sam, gassed. So we'll see you next time.